In this module, we'll review the central venous catheterization complications surrounding major vascular injuries. This is true for both the internal jugular and the subclavian vein catheterization approaches. There are two common patterns of injuries. One is related to the guide wire needle or catheter, and the second is related to the advancement of the dilator over the guide wire. Both types additionally include patterns of injury related to the angle of advancement and the depth of advancement, as shown here, where the innominate vein can be injured. When using the guide wire needle, it's important to be aware of the depth and the angle such that you can avoid a major vascular injury, such as shown here, where one can injure the innominate vein, or here, where one injures the common carotid artery. This is true for each of the different approaches, whether it is supraclavicular or infraclavicular, for example, injury to the subclavian artery. The dilator is a source of a number of major vascular injuries. Most commonly, when advancing over the guide wire, the depth going in too far, such as in this example where one picks up a major vascular injury of the innominate vein. The purpose of the dilator is to actually dilate the skin only. The wall of the vein itself is actually very thin, and a catheter over a wire will easily perforate and pass through it. The ultimate patient safety behaviors related to major vascular injuries are: 1. Use of a short, small finder needle. 2. Limit the depth of either the guide wire needle or the dilator. 3. Being conscious of the direction in which the vein travels when advancing either a guide wire needle or a dilator. And finally, understanding these patterns of major vascular injury.